What did you learn at today's workshop?
Well, I found some interesting statistics about how interviewers view people like myself and how to perform to attract more of their attention with better resumes and interviewing techniques and so forth. So that was very helpful.
I've been to a lot of workshops. The one today I found to be, I guess, a little more in-depth and a little more relevant. It had more specific strategies as opposed to a general overview. I took away positive, I took away networking, I took away support from everybody here, and that's a big plus.
First of all, I should say that I didn't intend to attend because quite frequently these aren't that helpful, but this was wonderful. What this allowed me to do is relook at my resume and focus it in a way that would allow me to be more successful on the job interview and resume process. So I'm very happy with Monster and CareerSource in putting this together. Very helpful.
And what will you do differently now from today on?
I think that I'll probably network more. I started doing that, but sort of dropped from that and just started going on to the job boards most exclusively the last couple of weeks. So I think I'll go back to networking to get some more fresh information from the network.
What will you do differently now in your job search?
I think I'm going to revisit my resume once again for about the 10th time. I just spoke with the gentleman, Paul Miller, personally and asked him a question, and know I need to possibly move on and look at some other avenues. I got the other side of the coin, so now I can gear what I do better to what the other side is doing, and I have both sides.
What will you be doing differently now in your job search?
Well, I'm going to be looking at key points more closely, looking at how I present myself, because this job search event can be pretty depressing, but actually to put that emotion aside and present sort of a good positive attitude when I go on job interviews.
Certainly do differently is during an interview, I would take very close attention to the interviewer, and if he's the type of interviewer that really likes to talk a lot, I'll be quiet and keep my mouth shut more or less and listen to him. And if he's one that is quiet, of course, then I would speak more.
What is the most important thing you take away from today's workshop?
How much research is involved, that actually looking for a job is a job itself. But I feel I can be very successful doing all the talk points that I've learned in this workshop. It's very, very helpful.
The most important takeaway is that you have to stay positive, you have to keep in the game, you have to sharpen your skills and get your elevator pitch down pat, and take all that to treat it like a job every day, looking for a job. So.
One thing that I took from the workshop here is that is actually a skill in job searching. It's not random, and it's not something that should be taken, I think, very lightly. There is actually a process, and it's actually a method, and it's actually a skill. And I'm so thankful that I was able to learn some of the skills today.
The most important thing to take away today is that elevator speech. I need to have that 5-second or 5-minute speech that says what it is that I'm focused on finding as a job.
The most important thing you took away from today?
To keep looking and to stay positive, and I'm not alone.